We are here at the North versus South England press conference with Harry Redknapp, who will be leading the Southern team against Robbie Fowler's Northern side. Are you confident going into it?
Yeah, well, it depends who I get. You know, it's like I've always said, football management is about good players. You know, the most important thing to be a great manager is to have great players. I don't care who you are. You know, if I end up with a crap lot of players here, I'll be in trouble. So I'm hoping that I can persuade some good players to play who are fit enough to run about still, and fitter than Robbie's team. So that's got to be done the next few weeks, getting a team together.
Well, you talk about getting the team together. You got Jermaine Defoe, Nico Cranshaw, Peter Crouch. You're going to get band back together.
I'm hoping they come back. I don't know where Nico is. I'm looking for him. We've got to find Nico Cranshaw somewhere. He's got to be somewhere.
Pavlyuchenko, fancy him?
Pav can come, Super Pav. I might have to get his interpreter here to run on the pitch to him every 5 minutes to tell him what I'm saying, because he couldn't understand me. And when I first arrived, I remember Pav saying that my first day at the club, when I walked in the dressing room, he thought I'd come out the pub or something. You know, I mean, I don't know what he expected me to look like, but yeah.
Scored a fair few goals for you at the end.
He was a good player, actually. Yeah, good talent. He could shoot, couldn't he? Pav was a good centre forward.
So I'm looking at the Spurs team now, right?
Yeah.
More losses this season, probably since the infamous 2 points from 8 games. How do you fancy Spurs' chance in the Europa League, and how are you looking at Spurs this season?
Oh, they've got a great chance, I think, winning the Europa League. I mean, you know, it's a competition, really. I don't want to be disrespectful, but you know, it's not Champions League, is it? It's a competition with mid-table teams from Holland or wherever they've come from, and Tottenham have got a good squad there. They should be winning that competition, in my opinion. At the start, I thought they'd win it. When I looked at the teams that were in it, they were favourites, and quite rightly so. Even though their form has been poor, I still think they've got a great chance of winning that competition.
Yeah, how are you looking at Ange Postecoglou? Because obviously it's been way too many losses for a Tottenham side of this quality. What do you think about the future of Ange Postecoglou at this football club?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I was like, you know, when they were looking for a manager in the, you know, last year, you know, I said, you know, I thought that he was, you know, possibly the man for the job. I stuck him up. I said, yeah, I'd like to see him given the opportunity. He's done, you know, obviously done well at Celtic, which is not hard because there's only 2 teams in Scotland anyway. But he'd done a good job, and he was my choice really at that time for the job. I thought he'd be the, but it hasn't gone great. We have to be truthful. It's been a bit of a disaster really. But you know, I don't want to. I'm hoping he can turn it round and keep the job and have another year next year. That's what I'd like to see happen.
And you know Daniel Levy, he likes to, we know about Daniel Levy liking to wield his axe. Are you surprised that he hasn't already with Ange Postecoglou? No,
not really. You can't keep sacking managers, can you? They've gone through quite a few, and a lot of them are doing very well. You know, look at the guy at Notts Forest. I mean, you know, he's gone there and they're going great. So a lot of it comes down to the players, and you know, you've got to get it's not rocket science. I've said many times. They've got good players. Get the best out of them. There've been a few pluses. The big pluses this year, the 2 kids who have played. The boy Gray has been fantastic, you know, and the other lad as well. Bergvall, I love him. He's been excellent. You know, works hard, good player. So there's been some pluses. The left back or right back, you know, has done well. But a lot of them have not performed up to their standard this year. You know, if we're honest about it, you know. Even people like Sonny, who's a fantastic player, been a great player at Tottenham, you know, has had a disappointing season this year. So, yeah, it's hopefully they can go on and win this competition, and you know, the season won't have been so bad.
And last but not least, if Ange does lose his job, you putting your hat in the ring?
I'm ready. I can't guarantee to do Saturdays. So I like going racing Saturday, but I can do a midweek games, you know, if that's okay, Daniel. But sometimes Saturday I'll go to Newbury, or maybe I'll go to Cheltenham or somewhere, you know. But other than that,
lucky because we got Europa League, so we usually play Sundays
anyway.
I can do that.
Listen, if I can't win the Europa League, I mean, we are in trouble, really. I'll be truthful. You know, it's not the. Listen, I hope Tottenham win it. It ain't the Champions League, is it? That was football last week, watching PSG play.
Oh, that was a brilliant game.
You know, then watching Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. You know,
give me Tottenham out
Champions League. Champions League, can't beat it.
Well
done, guys. Nice talking to you. Sorry, Michael Dawson. I love him.